Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. So we're starting front page review with The Nation and major headline, waiver, food imports must sell 75% at approved markets. Food importers rather must sell 75% at approved markets. Imported items can't be exported, and custom releases guideline on stopgap measures. In other news, security needs 350 million rounds of ammunition yearly, says Minister. There's a really nice picture of the president of Equatorial Guinea and the Nigerian president as well together. I think they also had there are three pictures here. Let me just write it. The ambassador, Nigerian ambassador to Guinea as well was in the picture. NSA warns against disruption of Ondo governorship election. El Rufai's ally, Jimmy Lawal, detained by ICPC over 11 billion naira probe. I received 21 million naira as running cost, says the senator. Pay controversy deepens. Federal government to hire 3,500 teachers for Unity College. Disciplinary panel, they list 4 lawyers for misconduct. I thought Nima would be the one to take that story, but I have it. And finally, probe call for a military takeover. Afenifere MNR urge federal government. So what story are we starting with?
Should we start the
food waiver?
Yes. Food waiver. So according to customs, they are compelling now that food importers must sell 75% at least in major markets. So we're expecting Lagos my 12. We're expecting certain markets in Mushi market for rice and all of that to sell at very affordable prices. They're insisting that food inflation that as released by the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics was over 40% and is a major enabler for the last protests that we have. Those who instigated it all were shouting end to hunger, and so the federal government has decided to waive for a period of time, for 5 months, or 6 months, the import duties on food, and they estimated what they'll be losing, according to the custom, 188.4 billion.
Oh, wow.
That's what they have converted. That's what the federal government has converted to subsidy for food. And, Nigerians are getting that subsidy on food. And so you cannot import the food and look for a way to sell it higher for profit. So it's wrong.
Let the impact of that
be felt
cost
the market.
The government is making be felt by the people.
The target, they're looking at, a very quick drop of prices in the market. With the previous rate of 30% on grains, on duties that they've received so far, they're looking at VAT as well, exempted on certain items. They're looking at this drastically dropping the prices, and I hope that Nigerians will allow it to happen. So we'll watch how they go, continue the process. Okay. I hope that Nigerians will let it happen.
Okay,
a very short-term measure, though.
Okay, so the Nigerian Armed Forces, paramilitary and police need 350 million rounds of ammunition yearly for effective operations. This was said by the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, yesterday at the signing of the MOU on the establishment of weapon production plant in Abuja. So the minister was saying it's imperative that there's self-sufficiency when it comes to defense production. The MOU was between the Ministry of Defense and 2 other agencies, the Defense in Industries Corporation of Nigeria, DICON, and the National Agency for Science and Engineering. The president also said the reason why he quickly signed this, that's within 6 months, was for him that he's looking forward to, because he has a vision of us being self-reliant when it comes to defense production. But what I really enjoyed about this report was Matawalle said that if past administrations had made self-sufficiency their goal, Nigeria should by now would be exporting its military capabilities. We have been traveling all over the world, and we see how local manufacturers are developing their countries.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, Nigeria for 60 years has failed to build the institutions, but that has changed, and it will continue changing. And he makes a promise to the president that before the expiration of his 4 years, DICON will be exporting its military capabilities.
Fantastic.
If today we're producing 60 to 70% of our military hardware and ammunition, it will reduce the amount of money the ministry or military is spending every year on procurement of hardware and ammunition. Good conversation, good narrative. I hope that the signing of this MOU means the actualization of this. Really, it will go a long way in helping us,
Definitely.
you know.
Okay, so I have the Minister of State for Education, Dr. Yusuf Sanono, had said that the federal government will recruit 3,500 teachers for its unity colleges. He said recruitment would improve the country's quality of education. He spoke at a two-day National Stakeholders Forum on senior secondary education in Nigeria with the theme, Revitalizing Senior Secondary Education in Nigeria for Global Competitiveness, organized by the National Senior Secondary Education Commission. He also said that part of what they were doing, part of the project they're also doing is to organize extensive training and retraining of all workers in school. He also said that that they trained 1,000 workers in the past year, but now they want to do more on that. The minister also said that the government had built more than 53 vocational skill acquisition centers for youth to cater to the skills of today's youth's need. And that the minister also said that the government has approved for them to build 50 more model schools, which is good, across the country to enhance learning and training. This explains their efforts in ensuring that our education system is robust, dynamic, and capable of meeting global standards. I like this because if they train the teachers, then this translates to what they're passing on to the children. So this is fantastic news. 50 model schools, that's a lot.
Yeah, definitely. So the legal practitioners disciplinary committee yesterday struck out 3 lawyers from the roll call. I have 2 legal people here that refuse to take that story for whatever reason.
Anyway, they want to call out their own.
They didn't want to call out their own, Ravi. So one of them was struck out. The statement was made public by the Secretary of the Nigerian Bar Association, Akorede Lawal. He said the LPDC found the 3 of them guilty of professional misconduct and they've been appropriately sanctioned. So one of them has been totally he's been ordered to be struck out from the role of legal practitioners, in addition to the fact that he's told to refund 2.3 million naira to the petitioners. Then the other 2, one has been suspended from legal practice for 3 years, another person suspended for legal practice for 2 years before they can be reinstated, and they also asked to refund the money. What the specific petition that was brought up was not mentioned in the story, but I think it's a good thing because this is internal discipline which we need to continue to have. There was a video that went viral yesterday of a lawyer calling out, I think it's in Owerri Court, calling out for the fact that court clerks were impeding the bail that the person has met in asking for bribes. So we should also have this kind of thing happening within the court clerks as well. We'll take a quick break now. When we return, we'll continue with the front page review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.